Welcome back to my channel. I'm excited that you guys are here because I love these outfits I'm about to show you. I have 5 all new outfits, and these outfits you guys are going to be able to recreate easily. But of course, if you want to pick up any of the pieces, everything's going to be linked in the description box. So let's get into it because I'm very excited about this first one. And before we get started, I want to give a huge shout out to Kim. I ran into Kim at J Crew. She is one of my wonderful subscribers. I want to say thank you to you for supporting and, you know, saying hey to me at J Crew. I love when I run into any of you guys outside, but it's always kind of like just like a little bit like I'm not sure if I should hug you, if we should shake hands, you know. It's like I want to give you guys a hug, but anyway, I love when you guys reach out and we can have like a little chat when we meet. So thank you so much for saying hey, Kim, and thank you for supporting my channel. Okay, so let's talk about my hair because I'm so happy with my style right now. I have in 3 bundles of Autumnal hair, and I love Autumnal hair because the texture just works perfectly with my hair when it's blown out, when it's silk pressed, like it just works really well. And I've tried different textures from the brand and I already know that they all work really, really well. Highly recommend. I'll have a link in the description box. I got it installed by a stylist named Aisha Seiko. I'll have her information in the description box as well. But Aisha knocked it out of the park. She actually came to my house. She offers at-home installs. The install was painless, very comfortable. It feels so lightweight. One thing I was shocked about was the fact that it didn't feel like anything was on my head. Like I could feel that I did have I just got a fresh set of braids underneath, but nothing crazy. Like it wasn't tight, it wasn't pulling, and I am very tender-headed, let me tell you. So the minute I feel a little discomfort, we gotta stop. I'm not going through it, but it was painless. She did an amazing job, and she just did everything exactly how I wanted it. And I really love when I can find stylists like that because just as a girl who loves taking care of my hair, I want someone who is, if you're gonna add something to my hair, if you're gonna install extensions or anything like that, I just wanna know that I can trust you with my hair. And I felt I got exactly what I was looking for. So if you guys wanna check out Aisha, her information is gonna be linked. And if you guys wanna check out Autumnal hair, I will have that linked in the description box as well. Now let's get into these outfits, but make sure you stick around toward the end of the video. I wanna share some beauty bits that I recently picked up that I really love. And so here's this first look I wanna show you. And this bomber I actually just picked up. It's from Express. I love the color of this. I love the weight of it. It flows really, really nicely. And it just has a really like chic coolness to it. Something effortless that I really enjoy. One thing about this bomber jacket, it does have what I think is a pretty bold silver zipper. And so with my jewelry, I definitely wanted to wear gold with this outfit, but I don't mind mixing my metals. But I decided that it was best to do like dainty gold jewelry, not bold gold jewelry. And I really love the look. With my necklace, this is from Quince. I really like how dainty this is, and it picks up the light really beautifully. I'm wearing it now. And then I just mix my Cartier ring. I actually can wear this ring on my thumb or my first finger. And today I decided to wear it on my first finger. And then I have this simple twisted band ring. I got it in a smaller size so I can wear it as a knuckle ring, and this was a nice addition to this trio. And then lastly, to keep with like that twisted kind of a trend that I'm doing, I'm wearing my David Yurman ring, and I really like this little trio. Dainty but very, very pretty. So I really like the way the light picks up this jewelry, and so I decided because I wanted to do gold, I was going to keep it simple because I wanted to do a mix. And on the bottom, I'm wearing these pants from Express as well. I've shared these many times. You guys love these. They are a really nice flare. And then for my bag, I went with my new Suede bag that I picked up from Etsy recently. I shared this bag already with you all in my previous video. I'll link to that video if you haven't watched it. But I spoke about how this is very reminiscent of the Balenciaga Rodeo bag, but that bag does not come in suede, and I really wanted to get my hands on a suede bag. And so, long story short, I picked this one up because I felt like it was the best way for me to try the style, but also get that suede I was looking for. But when I got the bag at first, I liked everything about it. It has feet on the bottom. It's a great size. I like the shape. I like the whole concept of it being able to expand. It has great storage. It has these 2 pockets in the back that are so handy. I've been putting my phone in them. But I no longer have any cons about this bag because when I first got it, the snaps were loose. And I was like, oh, you know what I mean? It kind of was a bummer because I wanted it to be able to snap it and expand it whenever I wanted to. But because they were loose, it kind of like flapped open, especially if I pulled on it just even slightly, it would pop open. But I fixed it. I didn't want to have to take it to a cobbler or a leathersmith or anything like that because I just felt like it was an inexpensive bag. That was really the whole point. So why would I go and then take it to have to get all fixed? So anyway, I just Googled and I found a way to fix the snaps. So if you got this bag and you want to be able to fix your snaps, then all you have to do is take a pliers. I just took a pair of Winston's pliers. I pinched the sides of the circle as if I was gonna create a square, just to change the shape a little bit. Like, you almost can't even tell that I did that. And that's the point. I did both sides of it. And next thing you know, it was a perfect fit. It kind of like, it made it tighter or something. I'm really not even sure, but maybe creating those slight grooves gave it enough grip to be able to snap properly. And now, you heard that snap? This thing is not coming open. You really have to open it with force. Now I have to like really put my weight into it to open it. I'm so happy because I actually really love this bag. This was such a cool find. Like, I was just so surprised at how inexpensive this bag was, but how nice it really is. Like, I just love that it has feet. The hardware looks really nice. It just is a really nice bag. And I also forgot to mention last time that it comes with a longer strap. It is a little bit of a wait time when you place the order, but it's worth it in my opinion. I am very happy with it and I cannot stop putting it down. Like, I wore it the entire weekend, and ever since I fixed the snaps, I've been completely happy with it. So I have it linked in the description box. Now here's the next look I want to show you. And this one I love because I'm playing with a little bit of a print added to an otherwise simple outfit, but still very chic. So starting from the top, the shades that I'm wearing are Gucci. I love a really good oversized shade. You guys already know that by now. And these are really great because they have a nice gradient. And even though they look very dark in the lens, they are a really nice pair of sunglasses for like that outdoor indoor type of vibe. I like to keep my sunglasses on when I'm inside. And even though it looks like these are very dark, you can see clearly even when you're inside. So love these. And then I'm wearing a silk top from Everlane. I really like the color of this gray. I like the flowiness of the top. And of course, silk is a really great natural fabric that you can wear year round. So I just love that luxe element to the outfit. And then on top of that, I'm wearing a blazer from Aritzia. This is an oversized blazer. Any oversized blazer you already have is gonna work with an outfit like this. It just gives it a nice, like, cool girl type of edge to it. And then for my jeans, I'm wearing these jeans from Express. When I first got these jeans, I wasn't sure about them, but then I styled them a couple different ways and I was very happy with them. They have just enough stretch that they are breaking in really nicely, but they are doing a really fantastic job of holding their shape. I like the unfinished edge at the bottom. They're going to look so nice with so many of my shoes. You see here, I'm styling with a pair of booties. These are from Macy's. They're by the brand INC. These are a really nice height booty. They have a nice sharp point. They look very expensive and they were not at all. And then for my bag, that's where I added a little bit of something. I went with this Python bag that I also picked up from Etsy. This I love so much, this bag, I just love it so much. They have another version. I remember when I first talked about this bag, some of you picked up another version of the bag that was available. It's like more of a cool tone and this one is more of a warm tone. So just be mindful when you're placing your order to just make sure you're selecting the right color, especially if you go to the seller's Etsy shop and you start clicking around and looking at the other colors that the bag comes in. I want you to be able to get the one that you're looking for. But it wouldn't be wrong to have both because I've actually considered going to grab the cooler toned version of this bag because it would definitely come in handy in my wardrobe. Here's the next look I want to show you, and I absolutely love this outfit. It is so comfortable, but it's cozy. It's still very fashionable. It's just interesting, and it's just completely me. So starting with the top that I'm wearing, it's one of my favorite bodycon tops from Express. I love these tops. You have to get them in every color because I wear them so often under things. They are one of the most perfect layering pieces. And on top of my body contour top, I'm wearing my Kate cardigan. I love this cardigan. It is so cozy. It is such a nice thick cashmere. It's just worth it. I just love this cardigan. But if you are looking for something a little less expensive, I've shared many dupes or similar ones in the past. And even recently, I shared some similar ones to another cardigan that I picked up. And actually, I feel like the similar cardigans that I've shown look more similar to my Kate cardigan than anything. But I'll have a bunch listed in the description box that are very, very cute. Because right now, I feel like you can find a lot of more affordable versions of this sweater from different brands. So I'll have them linked in the description box. And then on the bottom, I'm wearing these really old cargos. They are oversized, and I really like that because they hang a little bit lower, but not too low because I don't like low rise. But I do really like just like that little sliver of skin. And paired with my body contour top, it just gives like the perfect like silhouette and ratio and all that, and I really, really like it. And for my shoes, I went with these burgundy knee boots. I really love these. They're comfortable, and if you find a pair of boots that you really like or you really want to make work and they are 100% genuine leather, have them stretch, see what your cobbler can do before you return them because there's a chance that you might be able to fit them. These boots were listed as wide shaft, but they didn't have any measurements with them, and I really didn't know what that was going to mean because they didn't have any specific information listed, and they still were too narrow for my calf. I took them to the cobbler and he was able to stretch them, and now I just cannot stand how much I'm in love with these boots. So then for my bag, I went with my Suede bag from Etsy, and this entire look is perfect. So comfortable, but still very interesting. It looks good. It's a play on neutrals with a little bit of a color pop. And then I have one of my oversized Gucci shades. Love it. Here's the next look, and I love how autumnal this is. I just love browns and creams right now. I'm feeling the full vibes. So for this outfit, I went with my crop jacket from COS that I shared in a haul not that long ago. So if you missed that video and you want to see the other pieces that I got, I'll have that video in the description box as well. And underneath my crop jacket, I'm wearing this Quince bodysuit underneath. I have shared this bodysuit many times, but I feel like you guys are not hearing me. This bodysuit is really, really good. It has good stretch. It feels like butter. Like literally, it feels really, really good. It doesn't leave any visible panty lines because it is a thong style. Very comfortable. And I also love how it just like snatches me in my outfits. So I have it paired with my barrel jeans. I wear these all the time, so definitely nothing new here. But they are a really nice pairing with this entire look. And then on my feet, I went with my Gucci clogs because I just cannot stop wearing these. Like literally, out of 5 days of the week, I probably wear them 7. You know what I'm saying? Like I wear these clogs so much, it's ridiculous. And then for a bag, I went with this Gucci horse bit bag, a perfect combination. And then for my sunglasses, I went with my Bottega sardine shades. And it was just like the perfect finishing touch for this outfit. Here's the last look I want to show you, and I'm styling this bubble jacket from Zara. It's like a bomber style. I love any kind of a top that has that bubble like finishing, that bubble hem. I'm kind of over the bubble skirts. I don't know why, but I'm kind of over the bubble skirts. Something about them, I'm just over it. But I still really love like a bubble bomber, like I'm showing you, a jacket, a sweatshirt, anything like that. I still really like it. For my jeans, I'm wearing these from Abercrombie. I went up a size in these, and then of course I had to get them tailored down to fit me in certain areas, but I did want more of a relaxed, loose fit with these. And then I got a longer length. I really like the way these look, and I can also style them with heels. For the shoe that I'm wearing, I have on these black booties from Macy's. I threw on this Givenchy bag and these Celine sunglasses. Now I want to talk about a couple of beauty things that I picked up. I really love them. They're inexpensive and I feel like you need to get these. So first off, let's talk about makeup brushes. These I am so pleasantly surprised by. I just don't know what it is about them. I really, really like them. So there's a beauty creator you guys need to check out. Her name is Tamara Renee. I'll have her channel in the description box so you guys can check her out. She does beautiful looks. But she was using this blush brush. This is the Morphe Ariel collaboration collection. I've never tried a Morphe brush before, but I do like Morphe setting spray. And when I saw this brush, Tamara was using this brush for her blush. And I don't know what it is about it. I just thought it was pretty tapered. So when she said she loved it as a blush brush, I was just a little bit curious to try it. So I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta check it out when I saw how she applied it in the application. This brush is so soft. I think it is so nice. And the price point I thought was incredible because makeup brushes can be very expensive. This is such a nice brush. It felt very, very high end. And I really liked how it buffed out my blush. Like it really blurred the edges of it. And it just did a really nice job. So I love this blush brush. And then I also got this precision setting brush. And this one I use to like set under my eyes, my smile lines, maybe dust a little powder on my forehead. But I also really like this brush just to do like a wash of color over your eyelids, especially if you just want like an easy makeup look. You can just, do a little bit of your bronzer or like a very complimentary eyeshadow color. Just do one shade really quickly and you can use this brush for that as well. But I was very impressed, especially because they're so inexpensive. These are like $15, $20. Like these are really nice brushes. They're so soft. I was kind of upset with myself because these face brushes also come in a set, and the set is it's only $60 for the set. But of course, if you buy them one off, it adds up to be a little bit more than just buying the set. But I love these brushes enough that I wouldn't mind having doubles. So I think I'm also gonna get that set. So that way I have the rest of the complexion brushes. And I really feel like if you are someone who's just like a beginner at makeup, or if you're someone who like knows what they're doing and you like to do a lot of makeup looks, I really feel like that's a good set for everybody because you can really do a complete makeup look with just those brushes. And I think it would be an excellent gift. So check it out. I'll have it linked in the description box, but I'm very happy with these brushes. Now for this last product, a lot of you probably already know about this, probably already use it. It's a staple, it's old news, but this is actually my first time purchasing the MAC brush cleaner and I really like it. I was looking for something that I could just quick clean my brushes in between uses because I really prefer to deep clean my brushes, but it's just not realistic as often as I'm applying makeup. So I was like, I gotta get something a little bit quicker. But I really like this. It's not that expensive. It's just really good. It doesn't have a smell that kills me. It doesn't have a strong odor or anything like that. It's not unpleasant, and it dries pretty quickly. So highly recommend. And if you maybe forgot about it, then this is a reminder to pick yourself up another one of these. Now, I was trying out this makeup cleaner. This is Salon Perfect No Rinse Makeup Melt Brush Cleaner. I had just seen this trending, so I was like, let me just try it. I would not recommend this if you have any type of sensitivities to smell or just have sensitive skin or anything like that, because I just feel like it's too strong. Like, it's inexpensive. It's very inexpensive, but it is not worth it in my opinion, because the smell is just way too strong. And even after I use this, the smell stays on my brushes and it's just irritating when I do my makeup. So would not recommend this. I feel like when it comes to things that you know clean your brushes with, it should be something that you would actually not mind getting on your skin, and I would not want this on my skin. So I'm probably not even going to finish this bottle, and I feel like it went pretty quickly too, because even after I used this, I hated the smell, the intensity of it so much that I would deep clean my brushes and then the smell was still there. So wouldn't recommend this, unfortunately. And that is it, you guys. That's everything I got for today. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, because I really would love to have lots more fashion coming up. Everything I mentioned is linked in the description box, so be sure to check there. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you want to catch me on any of my other socials, I will have that information linked in the description box as well. And you guys, we hit 98,000 subscribers here on my YouTube channel, so we're almost at 100K. Thank you all so much for being here, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.